Hey loves, and welcome to Heart Guidance. My name is Crystal. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. If you are already subscribed here, welcome back. So tonight I have a spiritual guidance message for the collective. I'm going to be pulling from this deck here just to see what are the most important messages that your guides have for you at this time. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get a very clear and concise message from your angels, your ancestors, your spiritual team, and your higher power. Okay? Before we get started, wow, I just got black. So there's something significant about the color black here. You could be seeing black feathers. You could be drawn to black crystals like obsidian or onyx. There's a heavy theme of protection in your life right now, collective, because anytime this energy comes through, it's almost like a repellent, a very, very strong repellent. So there's someone who may be trying to come towards you, but it's literally bouncing off of your auric field. So whatever this is, whatever this energy is, it literally cannot reach you because of your divine protection, because of your angels, your ancestors, your spiritual team. But something or someone is literally probing you at this time. And your spiritual team has been trying to make you aware of this. Yeah, something about this is significant because it's almost like I was stopped in my tracks. So you may be seeing signs in this way as well. It's almost like things are showing up in your path, or something is appearing in your path or stopping you in your tracks. Specifically, you finding very random items or things just catching you by surprise. This is all symbolic. So if you're seeing like feathers in random places or even coins showing up on your path, this is not a coincidence. Your energy field is being penetrated by someone. But because of your level of protection, this is just bouncing off of your energy field. I'm also getting the words return to sender very, very clearly. So this may be very significant because the energy here is a little dense. I have to be very honest. This may be a heavy reading. But if you're here and if you clicked on this message, you may already know exactly what you're dealing with. But maybe you've just been very removed from this energy, focused on your own life, handling your business. But the fact that this energy is coming through means that your guides have a message with you revolving some specific person who's in your energy field. This message could also be coming through because of where you are mentally and emotionally at this time. Because anytime there's a delay of information, it's not to keep you in the dark. So this is why you're running into signs, or this is why these signs are kind of stopping you in your tracks. It's symbolic. And this energy is highly physical or tangible or just tied to the physical realm or a physical person. But because of how protected you are, instead of you running into this person physically, signs are showing up on your path physically. Yeah, this message is very, very specific. This is not for everyone. Okay, you will definitely know if this is your message. But let's get the first card here. Yeah, this is definitely a person. Okay, so the first message that we have here is, I don't want you to see me like this. Divine Feminine, there's a person that wants to come towards you. And whoever this person is, they feel incredibly close to you. Or maybe they were very close to you at a point in your journey. But this person has a lot of pride, okay? Even though this person wants to come towards you, their pride is currently holding them back from having a very, very important conversation with you. This is someone that was supposed to be exactly where you are on your journey. I'm just picking up on two souls who either started at the same place, something about your paths are very, very similar, something about your mindset, maybe your morals are very, very similar. But it's almost as if as you begin to walk your path, there was a split. A very, very powerful split. For some of you, this could have been tumultuous, but this was definitely very, very challenging. And during that split, you had a choice to make. You could have continued walking this path with this person, but I'm getting that you decided to go your own way. I'm also getting that ever since you made that decision, this person has been wanting to reroute. They've been wanting to come towards you. They have been wanting to have a very, very powerful, really like a heart to heart conversation with you. But their pride is enormous, okay? And what's really being highlighted here with this card, I don't want you to see me like this, is that not only was this split or, this difference in paths very, very painful, but I'm getting at this point, it is incredibly obvious. So I don't know what it is that you're doing in your life, Divine Feminine, but when you put you and this person together, it is completely obvious that you live two different lives, okay? It's almost like you are existing on two completely different timelines. But again, this is someone that started in the same place as you. So this is very, very heavy. Maybe this person still has eyes on you. Maybe they're still connected with you virtually via social media. Maybe you have mutual friends. So there could be, some talks about your life or what it is that you're doing. Maybe you've reached a certain place in your journey where you have acquired a lot of success. There's something about your success or your light or your brilliance that shows, okay? You're literally wearing this. And I'm getting very clearly it's because the path that you took. So this could manifest in many, many different ways. This could be speaking about spirituality. This could be speaking about your career path. But this is someone who, at the very beginning of your journey, had very similar goals, very similar morals as you. Okay, you could have sat down, put your heads together, came up with plans together. This is a very, very intimate bond that I'm tapping into. So intimate, in fact, that this person wants to have a heart to heart conversation with you. And this could be motivated by where they are right now. This could be motivated by a change of heart, a certain level of awareness. But their pride is keeping them from coming towards you because it is completely evident that you took the right path and this person may have went in the wrong direction. Okay? Let's get the next message here. Okay, so the next message that we have is something strange is happening. Yeah, this is very, very evident with that black energy coming through. Okay, and this is not like in a creepy or a negative sense, but it's almost as if there's something about this connection, something about this person's energy or your energy that is completely cloaked or hidden. But it is absolutely about to come to the light. And I'm specifically getting something about this Aries full moon that just passed. This was a very, very powerful, powerful awakening for a lot of people in the collective because it's almost as if your spiritual team has confirmed to you that you are exactly where it is that you are supposed to be. But I'm getting for this other person, again, it's almost like they're on a completely different timeline. I'm also getting Divine Feminine that what really, really freaks this person out is that everything that's happening on their timeline are things that you predicted. So whoever you are, you may have a very, very powerful, powerful intuition, or you just have the ability to see into situations in a way that other people may overlook. But every single thing that you said came to pass. Maybe you already were familiar with the path that this person took. You already knew how things would unfold. It's almost like you could see into the future. And this person severely underestimated your intuition because I keep getting you were right. And it feels strange to this person because it's like deja vu. It feels like they're actually living on a timeline that you predicted blow by blow. They're looking around them and everything is falling into order the way that you said it would. People are responding to them the way that you said it would. I don't know who this person is to you, Divine Feminine, but this feels like a person that you had very, very intense conversations with. A person that you just kept it real with, no matter what the situation was. But for some reason, this person really, really underestimated your pattern recognition. They underestimated your intuition and your ability to navigate through timelines, okay? Whoever you are, you can see beyond where you're standing. And that may be a survival tactic for some of you. But I'm getting very clearly with this Aries full moon, the veil has been lifted. Anyone who was in the dark about who you are, about what's going on in their immediate environment, it has definitely come to the light. And I'm getting that if you're resonating with this message, you predicted everything with great accuracy. You're living on one timeline and this person is living on a completely different timeline. Okay? And their pride is really stopping them from coming towards you and having that conversation, or even just giving you that acknowledgement that you were right. But they are definitely probing at your energy field, checking you out virtually, asking about you. So if you're finding things on your path, or things are just appearing on your path or stopping you in your tracks, because that keeps coming through clearly. It's this energy of something stopping you dead in your tracks. It's almost like someone is energetically trying to get your attention because they don't have the guts to approach you physically. That's just how the energy is coming through. Let's get the next message here. Okay, so the next message that we have is what happened to you? Wow. So collective, if you're wondering why this person is probing, why your spiritual team is protecting you from this person's energy, it's because all of a sudden, this person has become very, very curious about you. And it's the fact that you took a completely different path from this person. You made a completely different decision about your life, and it's actually working out for you. It's almost as if this person has become really, really interested in who you had to become in order for you to exist on this timeline. Because again, it is extremely obvious. Maybe you don't look at yourself like this, collective. Maybe you just get up every single day, you handle your business, you go to work, you tap into your creativity, you tend to your family. But I'm telling you, from the outside looking in, it is very, very evident that you are on a completely different level. And this could be mentally, emotionally, spiritually, or financially. And this is without you even having to say anything. For some of you, you have changed so much and you have mastered your energy to such a high level that you don't even appear physically the same. But the way your energy is coming through, what this person doesn't know is that they actually helped you to become this person that you are. Them not believing in you, or them not seeing your vision, them not, accepting your intuition or your gifts the way that you gave it to them or presented it to them, it actually helped you to pour all of this energy into yourself. So what actually happened to you is that instead of you pouring all of your energy into trying to change people, you just changed yourself. And it is evident. The way that you walk, the way that you talk, the way that you engage people, your accolades, especially if this person has visual access to you, okay? Whoever you are, your life speaks for itself. And it is very, very loud, even if you are silent about your wins. But for your spiritual team to be so protective of you and sending you all of these signs, it's for a reason, okay? There's something about you that feels cloaked. There's something about you that feels veiled. So there could definitely be a deeper reason why you and this person split, or why you are existing on two different timelines, okay? That definitely feels intentional. even if you don't even know why you had to go in a different direction or make that call when you did. Yeah. But whoever this person is, I'm getting they are extremely close to you. This is like a really, really close friend, a relative that you were extremely close to, a lover. This decision was not an easy one for you to make, but it's extremely obvious why you made this decision. Okay? Let's get the next message here. Wow. So the next message that we have is you scare me. Wow. And this right here, collective, is why this person is on a completely different timeline than you. This is what's not being said. This is the quiet part that spirit wants you to hear out loud. This person is afraid of your connection to the divine. Whether you know it or not, collective, you got to a place where this person could no longer underestimate you. And it's because not only were you able to see into situations, you were able to see into the future, you were able to see into this person. I don't know what it is that you picked up on in their energy field. I don't know what it is that you picked up on in their lives, but I'm getting that you were 100% correct. Okay? It's almost like you read this person their rights. And this person immediately began to fear how much you knew and how much you saw. So it was all fun and games when you were able to look into different situations and analyze, different things that were going on in your life. But the minute that you begin to see really, really deeply into your immediate environment, it became a problem. So this is why this person is really, really cautious about engaging you. It's almost like they're testing the waters by trying to probe your energy spiritually or energetically, because a lot of strange things are unfolding. A lot of your predictions are coming to pass. A lot of the things that you said or you insinuated are now beginning to make sense, and it all traces back to you. So this is spiritual. It's almost as if the more in tune that you became with your spiritual team, with your guides, with your higher power, the more this person began to fear you, or the more this person began to become afraid of what you would be able to see in them. Okay, I hope this energy is coming through clearly, because this is for a very, very specific feminine. There is someone or a group of people who feel that you have changed significantly. But the way the energy is coming through, you just started believing in your gifts. You just started accepting that you were different, or that you were here to live a certain life or to follow a specific path. And in choosing that path, you had to sever a few bonds. And maybe this is not permanently. Maybe you just don't hold people to the same level that you used to hold them in the past. But this is very, very obvious. Someone is looking at your life and it is so different from the version of you that they knew, that they are afraid. It's like they want to know what your source of power is. And your source of power is the divine. Okay? I'm just getting that very, very clearly. Let's get the next message here. Okay, so the next message that we have is I can feel everything. Yeah, whoever you are a seer. Okay, you are a prophet, you are a high priestess, a high priest. You have a very, very close connection with the spiritual realm. And it's because you have such a high level of sensitivity that you're naturally empathic. You can pick up on things that people cannot comprehend. And you pick up on these things way earlier because of your sensitivity. So this is another reason why this person has been avoiding you. It's because of your high level of sensitivity. You are an empath, whoever you are. And this could either be a gift, or it's something that you had to cultivate very, very early on in your life for survival. You had to learn how to read actions. You had to learn how to tap into pattern recognition for your survival. So there could have been something attached to this person. Maybe it could have been another person. Maybe it could have been an energy. It's something that you picked up on, collective, very, very early on. And once you brought this to this person's attention, they did not believe you. They underestimated your connection with the divine. And it's so obvious and it's so loud that it has become scary, okay? This person is looking at you like, who are you? How do you know these things? What is your source? It's almost as if you were put in a really sticky situation where you had to trust what was in front of you, this person that you knew, this bond that was solidified, or you had to lean into your spiritual awareness, even if you felt like you didn't have all the answers. And I'm getting that the minute that you did, your life completely changed. But it definitely caused either a strain in this connection or just a flat out separation from a friend, a lover, or a family member. And this happened, as crazy as it sounds, because you begin to trust in your gifts. You begin to trust in your abilities. I keep getting the word seer. Whoever you are, you can see far out into the future. You may also have the gift of just knowing. Whoever you are, you have a powerful connection to the divine. And you've gotten to your place in this journey where you don't allow anything to come in between that. So that's what happened to you. You begin to trust your gifts. And because you did that, you are living on a completely different timeline than this person, okay? And this person wants to probe your timeline. They want to cross paths with you. But there could be something connected to this person. And this could be a person, a place, a thing, a mindset that would definitely make you question your gifts. So it feels like you being disconnected from this person has definitely helped you to call your energy back. It's helped you to have time to yourself to cultivate your gifts. Yeah, this split was a really, really significant one. Maybe one where you didn't have all the answers to. But I feel like something has come to the light under the energy of this Aries full moon. And because of that, you can feel this person wanting to take action. Aries energy is all about action. So whatever it is that you know, it feels like this person is getting glimpses of the truth. And it's appearing as something strange because they're tracing it back to your prediction, to you speaking on it, or to that very moment when you told them everything that was going to happen. Okay? Let's get the last message here. Okay, so the last message that we have is, I need your forgiveness. Yeah, this person is definitely coming towards you. They definitely want to clear the energy. They definitely want to speak to you. But for some reason, collective, I just feel this very, very protective shield around your energy. This may not be something that you're open to at this time in your journey. It's almost like you've learned so much about yourself. You have established very, very firm boundaries. It's almost like you view this person as if their energy has been compromised, which is incredibly heartbreaking because, like I mentioned in the beginning of the reading, this is someone that you started with. Okay, I don't know if this was in childhood. I don't know if this is a person that you have a very, very deep, long history with. But this is someone that you had a lot of talks with. This is someone that you opened your heart up to, especially if this is a lover, okay? A very, very powerful energetic bond. But it's almost as if you reached this place in your journey where you had to choose yourself and your path, or you had to choose this person and you chose yourself. And in doing so, life looks great on you, okay? Self-love looks great on you at this stage in your journey. And this person feels like they could be experiencing blockages. They could be experiencing a lot of deja vu, a lot of strange things happen. Maybe they're just around people who are nothing like you, who are not visionaries, who are not creative, or who haven't tapped into their highest level or their highest potential. There's a clear line of demarcation between your energy and your timeline and where this person now stands. And they honestly feel like the only way they can clear this energy is by seeking out your forgiveness. And this is going to catch you completely off guard because, again, it's almost like this person stopping you in your tracks or something catching you completely off guard. And spiritually, your spiritual team is trying to prepare you for that because it honestly feels like there's like a repellent type of energy. Maybe you've reached this place where you are content, you know. You may not look at this connection as something that you need to have in this stage of your life, but this person views you in a completely different light. But whatever is happening on their timeline is so strange, it is so weird that they may swallow their pride even though they don't want you to see the energetic difference, the physical difference, the spiritual difference. There is some type of line of demarcation here where you can clearly tell what's going on in the minds and the hearts of you and this person. Okay, it's very, very loud. It's very, very obvious. Even if you're not speaking to your accomplishments, your goals, where you are on your journey. Okay? But whoever you are a seer. You have the ability to put words to things that people cannot see. And because of it, it's caused you to walk a very, very narrow path. Not a lot of people can join you on your path, collective. But there is someone that you begin this journey with, someone that you shared your plans with, who wants to make a U-turn. And I don't know if that's something that you're open with. Ultimately, the choice is yours. But I feel like your spiritual team has been preparing you by placing things on your path to let you know that someone is probing your energy field. Okay? And it's because they want forgiveness for underestimating your gifts, for underestimating your vision. Because clearly, with you tapping into your divine power, your connection to the spiritual realm, your life looks like it. And they have become extremely interested about what you know, about what you're tapping into, about what your source is. That is coming through so clearly. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here. If you resonated with this message, please be sure to hit the like button on your way out. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm going to head over to Patreon just to pull 3 more cards to look a little bit deeper into this person's intentions, maybe even a little bit background about this connection that you have with this person. But thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.